Okay, the second part, yeah. Will they like the same woman or not? Yeah, will they fall in love with the same woman or not in the future? Yeah, maybe when they think that it's time for me to find a future spouse. Yeah, will they like the same woman or not? The moon, nine of wands, two of cups. Oh gods, come on. This is like love between two people, boundaries, and the moon. Yeah. I don't think there's any rivalry energy, but it's like saying future nobody ever known. But based on the energy right now, nine of wands, everybody is respecting others' boundaries. So if, in example, Jungkook know Taehyung likes someone, he's not going to interfere. He's not going to try to snatch that girl. I mean, these are very respectful people. Yeah, I don't think they're like cutthroat. Like, I'm better than you. I'm gonna chase that woman no matter what. She's gonna choose me because I'm more popular than you. I make more. I sell more album than you. I don't think so. I don't think I got that attitude here. Yeah, but the moon. I want to know with this. Clarify the moon. The moon is Ace of Swords. I think they know each other too well that if somebody has a girlfriend, I think the other will know. The other can tell. Yeah, even though they don't need to tell. In example, Jimin suddenly find his future spouse. Yeah, he didn't tell anyone. But Namjoon can tell. Ah, you find a girl, do you? Yeah, like that. Yeah. And Suga suddenly break up. He didn't tell anyone, but Jungkook is like, Hyung's doing this. He must be breaking up with his girlfriend. Yeah. They can tell. Yeah, even though by behavior, by energy, by anything, they can tell. Yeah, they are just too. It's like I'm used to your energy, so if there's any change, I'm gonna know. Yeah, but once again, it might sound romantic, but this is not a sign of twin flame. You can also feel what's happening with your friend when you know them enough. Yeah, and you don't have to be a twin flame or soulmate with your friend to experience this. Yeah, just when someone lives together for so long, they're gonna get used with each other's energy, and they're gonna pay attention to the other's energy. Especially they're living together for more than 10 years, right? They're so used with each other energy. They know what's going on even though the other members didn't tell. Yeah, so if there's someone, they're gonna know. They can tell. Yeah, if the other members like someone, they can tell. Yeah, without needing any much. Like, bro, I feel blah 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 with this woman. You know the woman that we found with it we met earlier. Yeah, I think he's cute, and I think she's cute. And whatsoever. They don't need to do that. The others already tell. They already know. Best probably they already like only teasing. Yeah. In example, Taehyung meets a cute woman that he fell in love with in the garden. Taehyung just act normal, but then J-Hope can tell, look at the smile. Eehoo. They gonna use inner jokes, yeah, like inside jokes to tease the other members, just because they know, oh, he like this woman, yeah. So they really understand each other, yeah, and they're very respectful, and they're gonna supportive, very supportive, if the members find someone that they like. So I don't think these boys are going to fall in love with the same woman. I don't think so, because they can tell, and they can obviously tell who they like, yeah, without any words, yeah, and they're very respectful with the boundaries. So based on the card showing up, I think it's a very low chance for BTS member to like the same woman. Yeah. And about Taehyung and Jungkook, yeah, this is the most requested. Yeah, even though I already did 4 reading about this, I think 5. Yeah, they still requesting. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you here. Yeah, the reading about Taehyung and Jungkook, they give me answer that imagine Taehyung's type is a cat and Jungkook's type is a dog. Yeah, both are mammals, similar, but they're a very different thing. Yeah, so they have a different type. Yeah, and they're not gonna interfere to one another. Okay, let's make sure with another deck. Yeah, will there be in love with the same woman in the future or not? Will BTS fall in love with the same woman in the future or not? First card, Seven of Cups. There's a lot of choice. Queen of Cups. The Star. Okay. This is just literally tell me. What do you mean they fell in love with the same woman? They are BTS. There's a million choice for them out there. Why they are fighting for one woman? Yeah, saying like that. Yeah, they're superstar. Why fighting over one woman? Yeah, yeah. If you wonder, this deck is a little sassy. Yeah, yeah. That's why I like this deck. Yeah, there's a lot of choice for them. Why settle for one woman and hurt something that you already built? Yeah, so I'm gonna say no. And also the Star is about each of them already have their divine counterpart. Yeah, I'm not saying twin flame, but I'm saying divine counterpart. In the previous reading about who's gonna marry their twin flame, I detected a very interesting pool, which is each of them, all of them, is showing the same similar numbers with their future spouse, but different element, if I remember it correctly. Okay, so what it means, I take it as they're gonna marry their soulmate. They already have a destined partner. You know, each person one person, and it's a soul connection. Yeah, so I don't think in the future they're going to fight over one woman. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna close the reading here. I hope this reading helped. Yeah, and I hope this like settled something down. Yeah, clarified some argument and theories that's circling among BTS future spouse. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again on my next video. Yeah.